What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the BSP Podcast. It's been a tough last two podcasts here. We were on the top of the world, man. Phillies World Series, 2 games away. Eagles undefeated. Phillies lose the World Series. Eagles lose to Washington. I almost said the R word. The Commanders. In a bad way. Bad, ugly. Now, I could come on here and scream and yell about this and that, the refs, the fumbles, the defense sucked for the first half. Like, why? And then they turned it up in the second. The missed calls, the play calling on offense, the fumbles, the turnovers. But we gotta just shake it off, you know. You don't got anything nice to say, you might as well not say it all, right? Like, you could talk about all that stuff. I'm just tired of it at the moment, but I want to do this stuff for a living. Obviously, you got to take the lumps when you're rolling with the highs. It is what it is. Hey, you lost a football game. It sucks. It sucks. It means more. That's what I've been telling you. It means more for people like us in Philadelphia, for people like me. I know there's a lot of you out there. This hurt. It was ugly. It was just ugly. And it sucks because like I was working for the pregame of it, so like I can't really watch much of the whole first half. So I guess that's on me. I wasn't able to really watch it. I don't know. Like I'm packing stuff up and I'm watching, try to watch every other play or something. And when you're driving back and listening to it on the radio, I just couldn't. Was it the 10 days, 11 days that you had in between the Thursday night football game to the Monday night game? Like, if you listen to Cold One Conversations with me and Harry Heaps, I mean, I'm very confident in going into this game. Very, very confident. You should have beat down that Washington football team or Commanders or whatever, man. They are not good. They just aren't. All right, let me stop there. They were a good football team Monday night. They were. The fourth quarter, they were not, but they still managed to win it, and that's all that matters. They controlled the football. They made the Eagles pay. They didn't turn the ball over, except for the one C.J. Gardner-Johnson pick. You know, man, trying to find the balance of being exciting, and people love this. They love that shit. The sadness. You saw my last video with the Houston Astros, those crimey, gross fans. I got over 2,000 views just from those assholes alone. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I just all in the comments and this and that. I'm cool with taking the lumps, but some of these people are idiots. And just trying to balance where to respond and just letting things go, it sucks. And that's the world we live in. That's the world I've made my bed in, and I'm happy with it. I'm enjoying a lot of it. Had a great run, and we're still gonna have a great run. It's just you take your lumps as you move throughout the season. I don't know, man. Like, I could break down the X's and O's of stuff here. Like, you went 3 and out, 4 drives in a row. Washington had the ball for 33 minutes. You had it for 7. I mean, they were getting 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 3s, and converting. You couldn't get past 3rd and 7. I mean, guys are dropping passes. Guys are getting hurt. Kelsey's banged up for a play, and then A.J. Brown goes out for a play. Devontae Smith goes out for a play. You forget to run the football. Guys are dropping it. You get a big play with Dallas Goedert, and all of a sudden his head's getting ripped off, and then there's a fumble somehow. Like, A.J. Brown, he puts it in the bucket for A.J. Brown, goes through the defender's hands, into A.J.'s hands, through his hands, into the defender's hands somehow for a pick. Like, the bounces just weren't going your way. And then Quez Watkins, I tweet, this needs to be a Jalen Hurts MVP drive. And it was. He put it on a dime to Quez. He should have stayed on his feet and kept running to the end zone. A Deshaun Jackson-esque play. But he stumbles, gets back up, and just gets pummeled, and the ball gets loose. Devontae Smith, good at Devontae, jumps on it, squirts out his chest. They pick it up, and man, oh man. Everything that could have went wrong for the Eagles went wrong. The turnovers. You matched your turnovers for the season. The whole season. 8 games. You matched it in one game with 3. Now, that's impressive just to only have 3 going into that in 8 games. But the turnover 3 in a game is killer. Killer. To having a rush defense that was just soft. The third down conversions playing off was soft. To even almost getting a punt blocked, a legal man downfield, you got to bring it back and do it again, and then you got to punt again, and it goes underneath the 2-minute warning, and you waste timeouts, and that killed you that very last drive. Joe Buck was saying it the whole time. He knew it was going to come. Even the little things like that. And then for you to go and get the 3rd and long, and Heinicke scrambling, moving around, doesn't throw it away, takes a knee, and Brandon Graham and Hassan Reddick try to ease up. They're big-ass dudes flying around trying to get him because Taylor Heinicke makes plays left and right. They try to come up, but their body weight's taking them to him, and they put their hands on him, and they call a flag. That's bullshit. All right. Whatever. I want to do a lot more of that, but I'm going to keep it composed. Keep it composed. Normally, I like to have like a drink or two watching. I didn't have a drink at all. I was working. I'm busy all day. Just frustrated and tired. I got a lot of choice words for that man, Taylor Heinicke. I won't say him. I got a lot of choice words for Ron Rivera. I won't say him. They won. They beat the Eagles. They're not undefeated anymore. That sucks. It is what it is, man. I'm not crying. Season's not over. It's a bad loss. Monday Night Football. He should have dominated a bad football team. He didn't. They showed up to play. They wanted it more. I said that multiple times to friends and family. Taylor Heinicke wanted it more. Their defense wanted it more in that first half, and they came to play, and they took it to them. Every time the Eagles tried to then go and respond, they just came up short. You ran out of the ability to have those mistakes, to have those penalties, to have those turnovers. You lost the ability to have the luxury of bouncing back from that because you ran out of time, because you put yourself in that hole. They played a terrible football game. I don't think it was Washington making them play a bad football game at all. I will stick to that. They did not make them play a bad football game. Their team is not that good, but they were that first half. The Eagles played bad. It's on them. It's not on the refs. It's not on DC. It's on them. This is good. They can go take a look at themselves in the mirror and be like, what the fuck was that, guys? That was embarrassing. We want to be the best team in the league. Rightfully so. You got the talent all up and down this lineup. The coaches, the players got to look at themselves and what the fuck just happened? Why did we go away from everything that we've been doing? Where was that edge, that swagger? They didn't have it from the get-go. The crowd couldn't get behind you because you got nothing. 3 and outs left and right. Defense couldn't make a play to save their lives until they did, and it ran out of time. Mistakes. It's a reset. It's a letdown. It is what it is. Good game, Washington. Good game. On to the next one, as the great Bill Belichick likes to say. We'll see what I'm interested to see what Sirianni and everybody's got to say after the post game. But I literally started recording right after watching that Heinicke talk. A lot of choice words, but I won't say. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Hey, on the bright side, the HTP hit. The Harry and Trilly parlay, it hit again for the second time this year. You bet $15 on that parlay. What we're telling you to do, responsibly, of course. But that's another $160 in the pocket. So that's a bit of a win. I told you to take the over in that game. Oh, smart money, primetime games, the unders are the smart way to do. Fuck that. Especially where the Eagles defense played. Washington's defense sucked. It is what it is. 43.5 over. Ching. That's the only bright side for the night. We'll see. Hey, long season. Eagles still got a pretty weak schedule, but that's why you come. That's why you play the games. That's what makes the NFL so special, because anybody can win on any given night. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We'll see how this does. People, you sick bastards, love watching people be pissed off and sad. See ya.